Second is that this country has actually produced significant results on this level. As I said, it's the only game in town. First, the Minister of Finance is here. He's done an incredible job on the economic side. The whole issue of making sure that the quasi-fiscal things of the Reserve Bank is done. The whole issue of making sure that the multiple exchanges that are run in this country sorted out. And those are not easy things to do, right? And plus, they have to also, in the middle of very, very tight fiscal space, manage inflation that was developing inflation. And today, inflation is well under control. And so those are very, very significant things that have been done. On the political side, the issue is we're not going to have a resolution and arrears payments unless particular things are done in terms of the PBOE. Of course, as you know, there are a lot of things that have to do with the anti-debt penalty appeal, the whole issue of tackling corruption, especially state-owned enterprises, and the government is doing an incredible job of putting that all together into a new fund, which you call the Mutapa fund, to be able to do that. That was done. But most importantly is that those farmers that were concerned, there have to be a structure to scale. Look, what we decided to do when we started, call it a central strike. If you do bowling, right, in the bowling alley, if you bowl and you're looking straight at the pin right in front of you, if you hit that thing, you're good. Otherwise, you're going to be the gutter. The issue that got us to this impasse was that. And so we have to make sure that a framework was developed in which there was going to be compensation for the farmers, but also Zimbabwean farmers that also benefited from the land reforms had to have access or secure access tenure to their land. And again, part of the achievements here is 99-year leases that was done. The President talked about that today. The global compensation deed, which the government, in the middle of very difficult fiscal issues, found $35 million to be paying for at least 430 something farmers that you've cleared under the global compensation deed, and that 20 million farmers to pay those that are under the PPAS arrangement. So these are major accomplishments. Now we've reached a point now where, if you have a plane, you're going right through cloud, you have to get out of the cloud, and then you can see a land distributing the land. That's the only time you can have. Now we have a clear path for ourselves. First, that clear path will start in January of next year. The Minister of Finance working very closely with the IMF for the development of this IMF staff monitor program. That is the key thing that starts off that landing process. Right? That will come with a series of reforms which he will negotiate with IMF and all of that. What we have said as development partners is that we're going to be at the side of Zimbabwe to allow Zimbabwe to do those reforms and have the resources it needs to tackle whatever those impacts of those reforms on the population would be. So that is a very important part of it. The second part is that next year the African